At the zoo, my friend Lynn was the person who knew most about the gorillas, except for their keeper, Dave Linehan. Yes. And I loved on my lunch hour to go and watch Lynn talk to people about the gorillas. And she taught people to not look them directly in the eye and how to approach them properly. And most of the time, 99% of the time, she got a great response. And so the female gorillas would play patty cake with children, and people would sit in front of them, and no one would look directly at the silverback, and nobody would be frightened, and they wouldn't fly at the glass and bounce off it and thump their chest. But every once in a while, somebody would show up, and I have to say it was always a man, who would thump his chest as loud as he could, which was an automatic trigger for the adult silverback to run at the glass and defend the women and children in his troop. And sure enough, on this particular day, during my lunch hour, a fella did it. And Lynn said to him, "Please don't do that. It alarms the gorillas. It angers the silverback. Come on, he doesn't care." And so the very quick version is he walked from this large plexiglass plate overlook to an open overlook around the corner. And Lynn grabbed me by the arm and said, "Come with me." At the same time, she called security. And so we get around the overlook, and it's this vast, wide expanse with a moat and a very deep fence. And the guy is thumping, and the African tropical forest in the Franklin Park Zoo echoes. You know, when the pumas roar, it echoes, and when the gorillas, you know, when this guy says whoa, blah, 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 it's echoing and reverberating, and the gorilla is hooting and clearly really distressed. It would be like someone coming into my house, you know, and doing this, and the guy just is laughing, and he thought it was hysterical, and all of a sudden Lynn grabbed me again and said, "Move back," and very calmly, and I thought with great dignity, the gorilla kind of squatted, shat in his hand, took aim, and got the guy right in mid, boom. It was all I could do to fall over. I laughed so hard, I slid down the wall and ended up crying. Lynn was hysterical, waiting for the security guy to come to throw the guy out, and the man was furious at us. "Why are you laughing? You should be getting me a paper towel. I'm going to sue the zoo." For what? And I don't have any paper towels. He walked off swearing. Security escorted him off. But I thought, you know, sometimes some animals may not need our intervention. So.